Yo. Oh, good morning. It's a bit later today. It's almost 9 a.m., which is pretty late for me. I don't know why, I just have this thing like instilled into me where if it is like past 8 o'clock, I'm like, that is way too late. I think it's because a lot of my job I used to have and stuff was like I had to get up really early, like 5 o'clock and stuff like that. And so I think that just kind of working those hours sort of instilled in me that idea that it's like I need to be up super early, but it is what it is. For me, um like Thursdays are rest days, and so we rest. Yeah, I did not exactly work too much on the stream setup, hence me still being quite washed out. I am certainly trying though. I'm going to spend some time on it today, hopefully, and if not, certainly tomorrow. Um, so yeah, but we went through one of these yesterday, so maybe we can go through another one. And in that case, I'll have to order some, some new ones. Not that it will stop me, but um, yeah. Um, Today was one of those mornings where I woke up and I was like, man, I'm tired. Like, maybe I should just not. But you got to keep going. Like, I think it's important to think about that type of stuff and really weigh it deeply. Like, when you're thinking about it, don't just be like, yeah, it'll be like one time. Like, take it really seriously. Like, if it's if it's one time, it turns into two and then three and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps going. So it's important to like just take that stuff seriously. For me, like, people, you always hear people say, like, oh, don't rely on motivation because motivation only gets you so far and stuff like that, which is true. Not that it's bad to have, like, if you're motivated, like, use it. But you should develop like a system in your environment to like make it so that you kind of just don't really have a choice. Um, in the matter, and like automate things, but then also you should have some sort of beliefs or ideals that go beyond like motivation and things like that. Like, for me, like my reasoning for drawing and why I'm here is so you know deep that there just isn't really another option for me. It has to be done, even if in the back of my mind I'm like, yeah, but like, we didn't go to bed as early as we wanted to and I'm a little tired. Like, at the end of the day, when I sit down and really consider it, it's like, no, I'm gonna do it. So I don't know. Word of advice: just build like a system, build like a deep connection to your reasoning behind doing the things that you're doing and your goals, and it will get done. So yeah. Um, Today I don't know what I'm going to draw. I'm thinking maybe frogs. Am I inspired by the Peace Frog shirt? Slightly, slightly. But I also love frogs. They happen to be my favorite animal, and I can draw frogs, kinda, but I feel like I could really use doing another like a proper study of them, because the drugs that I the frogs that I can draw are like very, I don't know, they're not anatomically correct. They're sort of humanoid. Is anthropomorphic the right word for that? I don't actually know. But they're like not, you know, they're not quite right. They're sort of humanoid frogs on some Naruto type beat. And so I think it would be good for me to draw them a bit more since I like them so much and try and work on them. This looks a bit more lizard like, huh? Do they have horizontal eyes like that? Yeah, this dude looks a little lizard like. But you get the gist. Um, You get the, you get the idea. One of these days too, what I want to do is just have everyone like do requests for what to draw, and like I'll eventually get to a point. I think that looks crazy. I'll eventually get to a point where I can just draw everything that people request, and all I do is just like draw requests. Basically, like do like almost like commissions, basically, but like on stream. That would be cool. Cool idea. Somebody write that down. But yeah, I guess without further ado, take a sip of water here, and we can start. This is like about a gallon, and I try to drink it every day. But not every, I don't hit it every day, and that's okay. It's all about just being as consistent as possible, doing what you can. And if you drink that much water, you need to make sure that you're getting like enough sodium, enough potassium, and things are well with hydration, because potassium and sodium, that's like that kind of controls like retaining the water and then divvying the water throughout your body and like using it properly. And so it's really important to like not just drink a ton of water, because for a while I was drinking a lot of water without getting enough electrolytes, enough sodium and potassium, and so it was just going through me basically. So it's really good to make sure that you balance things properly. Day 2. That is a good feeling. It's kind of day 3, but day 2 really. Yeah, my control with this pen still does not feel great. Like I feel very like wobbly. Also, this light is killing me, man. Like I hate, like look how washed out I am. I don't know, maybe I just ought to get a different webcam. This is like a cheap webcam that I got. I don't know. Or maybe if I'm here, it's better. Oh, this actually looks a little bit better. Okay, well, maybe we can do that then. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully this is good. Yesterday, the missus and I watched Limitless, like the 2011 Bradley Cooper movie, and I had never seen it before, but I kept seeing edits of it like online, and I was like, we should watch it. And like, after me saying that for like a week, we finally sat down and watched it, and it was pretty good. My only qualm with it was, first of all, like visually, they did such a good job of like showing the, like when he's like using the medication, when he's not, um, and but my thing was, the end of the movie was he just made it out. Like basically he takes this like limitless pill, this like super drug that makes him like really smart, and he ended up just like at the end of the movie, he just ends up making a better one that doesn't have any side effects, and he's just not punished. And so at the end of the movie, the only thing that I really felt was a desire to take the limitless pill. And I'm like, this can't be a good message. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the only thing that comes out of your movie is me wanting to just take drugs, it's like, is that really? And I'm not a drug dealer, but I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Like, how is this? How is this the message? But not every movie has to have a message. Sometimes they can just be a fun ride, and it was a fun ride. So I'm not really complaining. Suppose I did complain just a smidge, but I do feel like my vertical lines could use a little work. Like, that's that could use some work. One of these days, probably off stream, I'm just gonna drill doing lines. Like, I'm just gonna. I mean, I kind of have been doing it on stream, honestly. Like, yesterday, my warm up was basically just lines, too. I might try and find a more creative way of doing a warm up, because it could be good to kind of warm up the creative side of things, too. Think of some cool ideas, but. Because they could really use it. I do feel like sometimes my setup prevents me sort of from doing having the control that I normally would, because normally you turn the page, or I'd be like way closer. Mostly just turning the page, honestly. Still do just genuinely love this pen. It's so nice. Does such cool things. It's definitely important to go over the things that you have learned in like recent lessons. Like don't just do it for the one time. Make sure you like really drill it into your mind and practice it more and more. I mean, honestly, this warm up has basically just been doing lines, drawing lines, drawing lines. Forget that I said that. About to get age restricted. I can tell I'm gonna have to order more of these, like almost assuredly. These ink cartridges. Jeez. It's important to stay encouraged while you're doing things, even if they're not going right. Like, even with me trying to do even line pressure, and these lines are like not even, not straight. Like this line right here is like, ooh. Um, but it's important to stay encouraged and stay positive, and the best way to do that is to just have faith in your consistency because I will eventually win. I will eventually achieve what I need to achieve. And so, as long as I don't stop, I have nothing to worry about. And that's kind of how it is. So as long as you commit to being consistent and you never stop, you won't have to worry about anything, really. But that's with anything, not just art, like anything in general. I'm showing up no matter what. You're gonna achieve anything. That's the key to getting more lucky too, is just consistently showing up. One time you'll get it. So, even when you're failing, drawing bad lines, it's okay. I don't know why I always feel the need to draw like a skull during my warm up, but I feel like I always need to. Or I find myself always drawn to doing it. I don't know what it is. It's like I want to remind myself that I can do it or something. I don't know. But I just feel the need to. It kind of looks like like he has a crazy underbite. I kind of like. I'm gonna keep it like that. I kind of like it. Ugh. Yeah, I think I could really probably benefit from having a more regimented warm up. But I don't know. I guess there's nothing wrong with just putting lines down. Let's see. Yesterday I did this for how long? Like maybe 2 hours. I think that I might try and stream and keep my focus up until maybe like 3 hours, maybe. I want to increase it because eventually I want to stream like 6 to 12 every day because that's what works with my schedule. But I would be lying if I said my focus was quite there yet. But it's okay, that's a skill you can build. And I don't know if I should just brute force it or what, but I don't want to just force myself to like make bad stuff. Or if my focus is bad, like kind of flounder. You know, why do flounders get such a bad rap? Like, why is that, well, maybe it's because they, like, flop around. Just now putting that together. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I've kind of been stopping when my focus dwindles, but I will eventually get there. Especially on stream because I draw more even not when I'm not on stream. Um, like yesterday I did. So I'm going to continue to do so. And try and focus on building focus. There are just a lot of components to this, what I'm trying to do. So it's going to take a little while before it's like good. But that's okay. It's a good, it's like a good challenge. It's a good thing. It's going to build a lot of skills at once, and I'm not going to have to worry about it so much. So I'm excited about that. I did not build my be right back screen, which I should have. Well, I'm feeling pretty warmed up, so that's good. My Lions, still not the greatest. I feel like they're on point enough to they're straight, but they're just not the most even pressured and things like that. Like looking at this, it's like, ooh, but it's okay. It's okay. We keep doing it anyway. Yeah, another reason that I kind of wanted to do this is because I really would like to document my journey, because I feel like there's always videos of masters or people who are really good at drawing. It's the only people who make drawing videos are people who are really good at it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's there's not a lot of people who are still not that good at it and still learning. And I feel like that could be extremely valuable, and you could learn a lot from that, from somebody who doesn't really have a lot of experience. And so yeah, that's one other reason why I decided to do this, because I'm like, you know what, people, especially beginners, can learn a lot from me at a beginning stage, and then they can almost kind of join along with me and grow with me, and as I get better, they can get better too. But I don't know. Anywho, that's my warm-up, and I feel pretty good about it. After, we're going to draw some frogs. Maybe? I don't know, I kind of have two ideas floating in my head. I have another idea for, a piece. And I think I want to continue to try and, for my drills, do anatomy. So, I don't know. Maybe frogs won't happen today. We'll see. But I'm going to do things in a different order. I'm going to do... essentially, my plan is to do warm-up, make a piece, or make something that's from my head. I just create something and then do practice and drills. Because I don't know if you guys have heard of Zyphoid on YouTube, but he's an artist and he makes videos, and I love his videos because I feel like his advice is very it's not necessarily 100%. I mean, it is practical advice, but it's not technical advice. It's mental advice, and he was talking about how all artists fall under one of two categories. There's either the eternal practicer, or the person who basically built everything upon one specific style. And I'm definitely somebody who's an eternal practicer. I never feel ready. Throughout school, I just never felt like I could actually create anything, so everything I did felt like a practice, like a worksheet or like a drill or something like that. And so, um, because of that, I want to, like, he was advising that if you're like an eternal practicer, to just make sure before you do any practicing, you make a piece like from your mind. And so, sorry for the hiccups. That's one thing I was thinking about doing. So, anywho, but it's break time, y'all. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to make myself some breakfast because I haven't eaten yet. So I shall return. Ugh. Yo. He has returned. Ugh. I brought breakfast. Normally it wouldn't take me so long. I just made some eggs for breakfast this morning, and normally it would not take me as long as it did. But I cracked the egg, and like I'm talking, I Hulk smashed the egg. Like, I didn't just like crack it, because normally I do the thing where you just crack it on like the end of the lid. I'm sorry, vice versa. I normally crack it on flat surface, but I did on the end of the lid, and it just went boom, and like exploded everywhere, and like it like part of it fell on the side of the pan and then got into the stove, and like I've got an electric stove, so it like got on the bottom and was like getting fried and cooked. It wasn't good. So, but I just figured I'd come bring these and chat while I just so you guys aren't left alone while I eat breakfast. Yeah. I've been trying to clean up my eating, and it's been going pretty well, I would say. Honestly, I'm just a convenience guy, and before I was doing just art at work, I would just order food all the time. Like, I'd get DoorDash, or I would, like, go pick up food on the way, or, like, eat gas station snacks, because I'm just a man of convenience, and I never cooked. And, like, if I made, like, meal prep stuff before, I was better at it, but like, if I didn't meal prep, I was eating like trash. And I was eating really bad. I'm really fortunate that I have like a pretty decent metabolism, because I'm pretty sure that if I didn't, I would be in a lot worse shape than I am. So, but I started eating cleaner a little bit ago, and just trying to eat whole foods and stuff, which has been good. And I'm pretty happy with how things have been. I've been in a bulk, because after I started eating cleaner and leaned out a bit, I was like, I'm gonna bulk, and I'm gonna start cutting again soon. Cool for the summer speed run. That's the plan. But yeah. When I was making breakfast, I decided I'm going to do this other idea for a piece that I had. There was this sketch that I did before I started streaming, and I really liked how it looked. And I was like, that could be a cool piece. So I actually might use a pencil for it, and I actually might like try and make like a full proper thing. I don't know yet. I'm like, I feel like in the industry right now, there's a lot of pen supremacy where people are like, you need to be using your pen, because if not, you're going to erase, and it gives you better line confidence and stuff. And I do agree with that. Plus, pens look dope. But sometimes it's good to sketch with a pencil. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm just going to kind of feel it. I'm just going to wing it. I feel like I'm at my best when I shoot from the hip, so that's what I'm going to do. I've been doing these Pomodoro cycles. That's why I'm doing the 25 minutes and then 5 minutes off. But I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do it? I don't know. I'm going to see, or I might lengthen the cycles, because sometimes I feel like it takes me a little bit of time to get into it, but like, it takes me a while to get deep into a subject, and sometimes when I get to 25 minutes, I feel like it takes me a little bit to center back in, but That would probably come with more like focus. Like the more I'm able to focus, the more I'm able to do this stuff. So, anywho, I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna bring this downstairs. I I'm sorry, y'all. I can't handle just having dishes in here. Like I can't handle it. I have to have a clean room. So, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay. Time to lock back in. I do actually have a photo. I wonder if this would show up on stream. I took a picture of my sketch that I really liked. I don't know if this... Yeah, you can see it. So just while I was doodling, I sketched this lady kind of like looking over a corner, almost like she's like playing hide and seek or something like that. And I was like, you know what? That could be actually kind of cool to do like a piece that's almost like that hide and seek. So I think I will do that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use a pencil, but I got one in case I need one. You know, I'm thinking about if I move this light like over here. Might be better. That's probably a good solution. Later today I'll do it. Let's set a goal for how long I want to focus like right now. And we're going to lock in. And when I do my breaks, I'm going to probably just stay here maybe. Let's set a goal. Let's stream till 1. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to do some thumbnails. Sorry, I'm just plotting some things in my head here. I kind of know how I want it to look. Maybe I'll just try and make it, and if it don't look good, I'll make more renditions of it. And that's probably that. That's probably the play. I'm like I already don't like it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think it's important to power through stuff. I definitely have this kind of toxic perfectionist thing going on, and it's okay. I kind of want to be, I kind of want to be somebody who makes like lots and lots and lots of art because I've toyed around with the idea of like I always hear stories about like how there are some artists who've just made barely any work, and it's really cool to me. It's like they've only made like 12 works or something crazy like that. And I think I think if I tried to do something like that, I would never make anything. And so the other alternative for me is to just be prolific, I think. Yeah, you know, not So the idea is something approximating this. Um, yeah. Something like approximating this. You know. Yeah. And I don't know if I want to have somebody else or not. I don't know. But I like the idea of it just being like a regular, like feeling very suburban household. Kind of like the floor molding here. And then I don't know, maybe I'll do a plug too. But then this should be like a hallway. But I don't know what to put in this room. Like maybe I don't know. Well, I think initially I wanted to put like a kitchen here, something like that, but this is pretty narrow. But I like this negative space of this. This could be like a really dark wall. Could kind of fill it in. And then this could be very bright, like maybe there's some sort of chandelier or something. Something like that. And then Yeah, actually, I think I want to do like a kitchen or something. Or like a room that feels very bright. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Preliminary sketch. Or just version 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and design some rooms. I think I want this to be like all negative space. And then something. I suppose it could just be another hallway. With different coloring or something like that. 'Cause like her figure is gonna be like, you know, basically right here. Oh, that doesn't show up that great. And then here, maybe like an end table? Okay, I like that. Something like that, like an end table. Okay, I'm cool with that. And I should figure out how I want her pose to be, too. feel like the hardest part about this pose is the torso, because you have this head that's sort of leaned looking out. Sorry if you can hear the neighbors outside. Maybe I should mute. I don't know. Okay, I like that. Something approximating that, with maybe slightly better proportions. Yeah, I think something like that will be good. And one thing that I want is to make the nose that I did less masculine compared to what I have in my sketch. So that's kind of the plan. Yeah. And I think this end table is fine. I'll just have to just make sure that I follow the right perspective and everything. Should be okay. Wonder how big I should make it. I don't know if you guys struggle with that, but for me, a huge struggle that I have is I just have such a hard time. I have such a hard time doing like a. I have a hard time doing like a. I don't know how to describe it. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, yeah, but I like my design. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I definitely am still working on trying to make figures more dynamic, and that'll just come with time. maybe I should tilt this a bit more, huh? Yeah, something like that could be kind of cool. Hmm. I really like the side. I really like the side profile that I did, but that's not bad either. I'll take 5 minutes and figure it out. Exactly kind of what I want. Yes, but it is break time. Yeah. Drink some water. Tasty. All right. BRB. BRB. Yo. Okay, I'm back. I'm locking in. I haven't felt very locked in today so far, but that's okay. Despite it all, we persevere. Move this. And, okay. I think that I like more of like a side profile, similar to my first sketch. So I'm going to try and do that. And I want this wall to feel really big. Man, I've had the hiccups like all day today, so I apologize. I think in the future, one thing that I want to do is just kind of develop an understanding. Oh, apologies. An understanding enough of composition. Like, I think in the future I will avoid using a pencil, and doing sketches because I think I want it to just be really like I don't want to opine too much because I want to just be able to get the ideas just out. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, I'm gonna lock in. So, yeah, be warned. I have realized, do I like this? Yes, I do. Is this going to be too big? Maybe. And maybe that actually is more interesting for the composition now that I'm thinking about it. Sorry, y'all. Totally leaning my head in the frame. Mine's bald spot check. I'm gonna say that's my curl pattern. I'm gonna say that's my curl pattern. Also, this honestly could go out more. You gotta laugh at these things in life, you know? But these days, if you're balding, I'm pretty sure through medication and stuff, you can. I mean, if you can afford it, anyhow, I'm sure it costs an arm and a leg. I'm pretty sure you can fix a lot of that stuff if you're like balding or anything. I don't know. Figure I'll cross that bridge when I get there. You know? Yeah, maybe it will be okay with just like a very zoomed in composition, like a very, you know, like tight composition. I feel I've ruined it. Ah, man. We'll see. Ooh. I don't know. I'll persevere, of course. But I fear this arm is just... I've chucked it. I fear I have chucked it. Oh, so close. I think that the arm honestly needs to just go more like here. Like if this is the shoulder. Something like this. Yeah. Maybe something like that. Well, it was a valiant effort, I have to admit. I was almost very happy with it. It's okay. Just keep trying. I think I like the arm kind of close. I really want that, like, twist. So it kind of have to be like this. Something like that, I think. Okay. Ugh. Me just grunting. Yeah, I think for y'all's sake, I'm probably in the future gonna make this more of like a aesthetic, sort of chill stream kind of. That's kind of the vibe that I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Like just like a very um, chill type thing, study with me type beat. Um, honestly. But I'm pretty happy with the new composition. I really like how this looks. Um, honestly. Okay, sorry. I was just thinking. You know what? I'm actually going to get this last page out as like a reference. Which I don't normally do that, but I think for this instance it'll be okay. And I think for my drills, for today, probably good to do some gesture drawing. So once I finish this, I mean it's only 10, so it's still like 2 hours. So probably after I finish this, I'll start doing some of those drills. Okay. Crazy eyebrow. It's okay. I'm gonna restart. It's okay. Never tilted. Never ever tilted. We don't get tilted in this household. Only thing we do is learn. We just learn here. No tilting, just learning. POV, you suddenly become aware of your terrible posture. Okay, I'm liking it so far. Graduated haircut. And honestly, I think just doing negative space on one side and then not the other is the play. But that is a lot of ink to use. So I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, ran out of time. Okay. Well, y'all know what that means. Little 5 minute break time. Rest your hand and eyes type beat. Honestly, that's the reason. That's the main appeal for me with this. Besides, like enhanced focus, like you can focus for a lot longer. But for me, like I try and like protect my eyes and my hands because these puppies need to work for like at least 40 more years. At least 40 more years. At the very least. But who knows? But so far, I'm liking how it's turning out. When I start adding more details, it'll look better, but still, my line work is just bad. My control and line work with this pen is just not quite where it needs to be yet. So working on it, but anyway, all right, 5 minute break time. Yo. Oh, I love being here, man. I love doing this. Whew. Still on that no caffeine grind right now. Just for, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind on what I'm going to do with caffeine, but needless to say, I was addicted and I was drinking like 2 energy drinks a day and I was like wired. Like I couldn't even, it was affecting my drawing. So I had to kick it. And I will be honest with y'all. It's been tough. There have been some it's been tough. Like that's all I'll say. There have been some days where I'm like it's like 4 p.m. and I'm ready for bed. So anyway, I think I am kind of deciding. I think I do want the stream eventually to be more aesthetic. And so I'll probably move the webcam and like make things like look real pretty. And at least for the first couple times, I'm either gonna do like a 2 camera setup or like a 3 camera setup because I have this camera right here and I have my webcam, but I'm like, I want to record myself drawing, but I also want it to be like, I don't know. I have to decide. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Somewhat speaking out loud here. Ugh. Oof. I just do not have control of this pen. But it's okay. We get there. We get there. It is what it is. I am what I am. Okay, not quite perfect by a long shot. Um, yeah, I just really screwed up the hand here. I made it like too curved. But that's okay. We we keep it going. You know, I'm gonna learn from this. Try my best to kind of come up with some takeaways here. Um, and we'll just keep going, keep improving. It's kind of all you can do, right? And like I said, honestly, as long as you're showing up, as long as I'm here, it's a win. And then this would be all negative space. Not the greatest show up I've ever had. I think it's a cool idea. Just maybe not the greatest execution. I'll color in her hair. Something approximating that was the vibe, was the plan. Not the greatest, but that's okay, we'll get there. As a creation, as something I've made, I think it could be really cool to come back to this at one point in the future. This being like one of my first streams. And like, at least it's my first original work on stream, and like, you know, redo it. So maybe I'll do that at some point. But I think now I'm gonna try and do some gesture drawing, and just try and practice that. So bear with me while I get everything set up. I know I didn't do the full time, but I just finished, and I think this will be a good place to transition over. So, ein Moment. I'm just gonna get this set up, and be right back. Whew, okay, I found what I was gonna find. I'm telling y'all, it is cold in Michigan. It's May 7th, May, and it is, let me see the temperature. It's 40 degrees. 40 degrees. Now, I'm telling you, I'm no professional, but it feels really cold. But it's okay. I actually like cold weather. I'm like weird, where I have like seasonal depression in the summertime, and like sunlight really bums me out. So when it's cold, I like it. But it is bizarre how cold it is. Like, I wore shorts today, and I'm like super cold. I think I'm gonna throw a hoodie on. Bear with me. You can see my silhouette on the wall. Okay. Hoodie on. Hoodie acquired. Phantom Troop hoodie. Okay. Time to do some gesture drawings. Can I tell you, it has been a long time, multiple years, since I have done a gesture drawing. Oh, sorry, I just hit the desk. That was probably so loud. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I need to be better at that. This desk that I'm on is like a fold-out desk, just honestly. Well, I mean, you can see this. Oh, I guess you can't actually see it, but it's a fold-out desk. So, okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna follow like one of those websites where it's like, you know, where it's like a 30-minute thing where it's like 10 poses, 30 seconds. That type of thing. So we're just gonna see how this goes. So I guess I'll God. I'm not doing it. I am barely getting the... I think I'm somewhat capturing the essence, but it is tough, I'll tell you that. I haven't done these 30-second ones in a long time. I forgot how jarring they can be, like how quick it is. I mean, like I barely even got that one done. There's a pause button on it? Thank God. 'Cause I'm probably gonna pause to like get a different paper or something. It feels good to be doing this. I haven't done this in so long. This guy's got weapons in his hand. I'm drawing these guys way too big. Gave this dude no neck. Hey, bro, you got no neck. I screwed this one up. This one is a crazy pose. This guy's hand out here. Goes in here. Honestly, I felt like I did that one pretty good for what it was. This individual has long hair, so it kind of covers their neck. Okay, I'm gonna swap over papers. Swap over. I think I'm on to the longer ones now. Yeah, like 1 minute ones instead of 30 seconds. Which will be good. I'm drawing this guy way too buff. What do you think, guys? Oh, I just realized this isn't even on screen. Bruh. Oh, nah. This guy's got boxing gloves on. I wonder if I'm drawing these too big, if I should be doing them smaller. Or maybe it just doesn't matter. Well, I drew him a little too long. Get the idea. Probably got a bow and arrow. This is a buff lady. Oh wow, I have way more time on this one. Well, man, I moved the thing again. Sorry, y'all. Focus, Trevor, focus. I low-key could try and... Sure, I'll just try and draw this one again with the whole thing. Since I still have like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I kind of jumped the gun there. That's definitely better. Man, I almost have so much time, I'm like, I don't even know what to do with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just trying to see how my proportions are. I think I'm pretty good at like judging the proportions of full body. But when you get into proportions of other stuff, that's where I start to falter a bit, I won't lie. Not the greatest hand, folks, but it's fine. This is fun. I haven't done this in so long. I'm going to try and use my time more effectively here. Because sometimes when I do this, I feel like I rush. This is a cool pose. She is looking up. Man, this is like all in shadow. It's kind of hard to see. Wow, I did this one pretty quick too. And it's like, not the most accurate, not the least accurate. Actually, her head is so tilted up. I wonder if I just got really good at gesture drawing. If it would help more than like studying anatomy, or maybe the beauty lies somewhere in the middle. I don't know. But feeling pretty good. I'm actually gonna turn this around to make this easy on myself. Make sure this is lined up. 30 seconds, we got another one. And I'm gonna go really slow here because I have so much freaking time. And like I think I have like a 10-minute one. I think this one might be a 10-minute one. So We'll make sure that it's good. How long have I been streaming? 2.5? Alright, I'm feeling good. Definitely do another cycle after this. Okay, yeah, this is a 10-minute one. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have enough room already. Like, I can already tell. She's kind of like in a crouch position, so I might be able to fit it, but I am not using my real estate effectively. I feel like in school that was always a problem of mine as well. I just like had a hard time like knowing how big or small I should draw something on a paper. And maybe it just doesn't matter. It's the second time I've said that today. So if that's the case, then maybe it really doesn't matter. Actually, it's probably going to be a bit lower. You know, guys, there is definitely I've been trying my best to censor it because, you know, it is gesture drawing. I might have to be a little bit creative here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to be a bit creative, but it's okay. We can cross that bridge when we get there. Well, Anyone who's like really good at art, let me know. Do you ever get to a point where you just don't need the amount of time that they give you to encapsulate the gesture? Like, or do you, or when these happen, I wonder if they just always try and like take the 10 minutes, you know? I'll let the, I'll let that be up to interpretation. What's there? Because like I still have like 3 minutes. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but I don't know. I feel like I did pretty good at capturing the gesture for the most part. So, I don't know. Interesting. Well, maybe I'll take this time to practice drawing a face. She's got a really unique smile. Just yesterday I was talking about how on stream I was talking about how I feel like I just learned how to copy really well in art school, and if there's anything that I need to draw from memory, it's like chalked compared to what I can, you know. I mean, this is kind of uncanny. It's pretty uncanny. Ooh. Or maybe I just can't draw that good yet with anything. You know? I suppose I could have given myself more time to draw the hands too. I saw this website also had hands and feet ones, so maybe I will try and do those, because my hands and feet could definitely use some work. I'm not that good at it yet. It's got this unique little curl. You didn't hear that? I mean, this is just uncanny. Well, I completed it, folks. It's 11:15. I've got probably one more in me, and it'll be 12, and I'm pretty sure that's what I set for my goal. Jesus, this cap is hard to get off. So yeah, maybe I'll do hands and feet next, and in the future, picked clothed models for these because it was pretty tough. Yeah. Anyhow, crazy face. I did her a disservice. I can tell you 100% that I did her a disservice. But yeah, it's okay. We will get there. But all right, break time. I shall return. I should probably start doing breaks here on stream. But I don't know. I don't know. Yo, I'm back. I got a piece of sourdough that I'm eating. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys relate. I don't think this is the most relatable thing in the world, but so when I started like eating better and tracking what I was eating, I was like, let me see, like, let me just eat what I normally eat to just see where I'm at. And like, I realized that what I ate was so low. Like, my macro split was like 10% carbs, and then like, 45 for protein and fat. Does that add up? Yeah, that add. For a second, I was like, did that even add up to 100? Yeah. Um, and I was like, man, maybe that's why I'm feeling horrible all the time because I don't have any carbs, and I'm like, basically, you know, I don't got no energy. And I'm like, maybe that's why I'm like abusing energy drinks so much. So I like started eating more carbs. It's because I mean I would eat like chips here and there and like bread sometimes, but like I was not eating very much fruits or vegetables. Like it was really bad. I don't know though. Is it uncouth to eat on stream? I don't know. Yeah, so I think I decided I'm going to do somewhat of a hybrid of what I have going on right now. I want to film myself drawing, but I also want to change the stream angle and make things more like make things less focused on what I'm doing, and I'm gonna make it more of like a study with me type chill type beat thing. Reason being, I want to do um I want to well, I don't know. I want to focus a lot on art, and sometimes I feel like if I'm worrying about the stream too, it makes it harder to focus. But then it's like I also want to be able to document my art journey too. So I don't know. I still have to figure it out. My might just experiment and see. Like I'm a yapper, like a D1 yapper, and so, god dang it. And so I don't know if I don't maybe if I just shut my trap, it'd be better. Or like maybe we should just chat on breaks or something. I don't know. I think maybe like maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is unfortunately gonna have to be a shorter stream, I think. Maybe what I'm gonna do is I'll do this week with this setup. I'll do next week more of like a study with me type thing. And then just go from there and see. Yeah, maybe I should just eat before stream. So you don't have to just watch me eat food. And honestly, maybe some music or something could do good for the stream. We see. Bottom line though, I'm not stopping. And I'm gonna keep doing it. So whoa. Skinny fingers. Oh, this person has dry fingertips. Bro needs some CeraVe. Or something. Wait, CeraVe? Do they even do lotion? Hand lotion? What am I thinking of? I mean, this is chopped. Ugh. Well, I think I found where I need to improve at. These are also 30-second drawings, so it's not exactly the most time in the world. The reason I made that face is this drawing is like his hand, I guess, is in it, but like barely. The other ones were all like close up of hands, and this one is like basically like a full portrait. At least all these I'll probably be able to fit on the page pretty well. For these 30-second ones, I'm realizing I should be more gestural with them and not worry about the details until like a bit later. Wonder if I just grinded this, if I'd be able to just like, whoa, this looks crazy. You can't even tell what's going on there. I wonder if I just grinded this, if I'd be able to like just do this stuff in like 30 seconds, like draw hand 30 seconds. Because that would be pretty cool. I'm just like, just any pose. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. That one was pretty good. These are the 30-second ones. I did that really quick. I don't know. I mean, maybe part of it is how fast or how big I'm drawing it. Because with these, like that one was really small, and whoa, that one was really small, and I was able to finish it like no problem. But then these ones are like not. I don't know. I mean, that went pretty well. Whoa, this is a crazy one. Do y'all got hitchhiker thumbs? I don't know. Is that what they call it still? That's just a term that seems outdated. You know what I'm saying? That's like a term that you learn in school and then you say it out loud and people are like, "Whoa." And you're like, "What? What?" Buddy, do you know the history of that term? No, should I? Yeah. And you look it up and it's like the most heinous, evil etymology you've ever seen. This word was used to kill people with weird thumbs. It's like, what the? Why were they teaching me that then? Oh my god, I chalked it. This guy's putting his shoes on, but he's got one foot with no socks on and one foot with the shoe on. Yeah, but it's like, why were they teaching me that stuff? If it's so evil, maybe they're part of the problem. Oh my god, bro. Buddy, what are you doing? This is definitely where I'm gonna have to spend more time at. See, like, if it's a minute and it's one hand, I can do it. But if it's a minute and it's two hands, pff, forget it. Okay, come on. I wonder if people who pose for stuff like this ever like randomly just like go on Pinterest or something and just see them drawn and they're like, "Oh, hey, I did that." We never, even in school, I never did like a like I think we did one like live model, but that was it. We barely ever did live models. We by barely I mean we did live models one time, and then the rest was just all we just watch YouTube videos or like they have the online stuff like what I'm using right now. Wonder how much those people get paid. Be interesting. What do you do for a living? I pose naked. Okay, you pose naked? Yeah, for a school. um, okay. And I do different poses. Uh, yeah? And they have me on a rotating platform. So you can see it all. Okay, the bit's dead. I mean, that's baloney. Bogus. That's bupkis, if you know what that is. This is one of the 5-minute ones. And I'm not doing too hot. I also used weight barely any time again. I feel like that's another thing is once I get like a tempo going, it's very difficult for me to adjust tempo so quickly. Like if I just finished 10 hand drawings that were all in 30 seconds, I can't just. I find it hard to adjust. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, not great. And then that's it. It's just not great. I mean, this one, I can do better. Hold up. I still have 2 minutes of the time. By the way, this guy's doing a handstand. So, W stability. I don't know. Did I just say that? That was the first time. Guys, I have to confess something. That was the first time I've ever really said W like that, and I don't feel good about it. I'm not a I'm not a W guy. At the you know At the age I am, 24, it ain't good. It ain't good. This ain't good either. Man, why am I having such trouble? I think it's because it's slightly foreshortened. And so, like, his pinky finger really just looks like this. I mean, that's actually how it looks. Well, hey, that's actually not bad. maybe that was the problem. Like, these fingers look really stout because of it. I mean, I screwed it up, but it's okay. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like once I hit the 3-hour mark, that's where I'm at right now, my focus dwindles a little bit, and I start doing crap like this and that. Like, some of these looked okay. This one looks pretty good, and, well, really, that's it. But this one looks okay. This one looks fine, too. Okay, this is a 5-minute one, so I'm actually gonna turn the page, and we're gonna lock in. We've got this 5-minute one, then we have a 10-minute one. So hopefully I can make this look good. And then maybe this is where I'll stop, since I'm like losing focus, and it's been 3 hours. I would like to do more. I would ideally like to double this time in the future, but it's okay. Oh, brother. It's alright. We're gonna abandon ship there. Try again. Plus, I'm never tilted. Plus, I love doing this. Plus, I couldn't be happier. Plus, this is my passion. And this isn't wasted effort. Much better. Okay. Dude. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. Yeesh. Well, let me try the other pose, since there's only 1 minute left. Sometimes I feel like if I don't know. With hands specifically, not with other things, but with hands, I feel like if I just I need to just do better at envisioning what I'm drawing as opposed to just drawing what I see. Because I've just been drawing what I see, kind of, and it's chopped. And it's chopped. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, that was probably so freaking loud. I'm going to do this 10-minute one. We're going to power out this 10 minutes and then be done, because my focus is gone. Because my brain is fried from social media and crap like that. I've been brain rotted. No, but for real though, I am trying to work on that. And I'm not really going on social media except to post, so that's pretty good. But this is a recent development. With the way this guy's arm is flexed, it's like so curved. Okay. Thank you for those who blessed me. Guys, I'm telling you, this guy's arm is genuinely like bent like this. Or this gal. Person. Whomever. Dude. The king of not giving myself enough room. Because I feel like if I just imagine a pose, like something similar, like I'll try and draw it reversed. Like when it comes from my mind, I feel like I can draw it like decently well. Not quite the most accurate to this, but like, and y'all can't see the bottom, but I feel like when it comes from my mind, for some reason, it's better than when I do it from here. But Bottom line is hands need work for me, and that's okay. It's something I'm gonna work on. I have like 7 minutes left of the sacred timer, so I guess I will just try and draw some more hands, but maybe I'll just do like a 5 minute one. Okay, I feel like I could do this. Reason I'm doing these hands so pointy, she has these sharp nails. Would those be coffin or almond? I think almonds are like this. I think that's coffin. Anyhow. Yo, not the greatest. Like, oh no. But it's okay. It's a first day. And I love doing this, and I never get tilted. So, do I lose focus? Yes. Am I tilted though? Not at all. I love doing this, and I will be doing this till I die, till I perish in a video game. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not. I'm new to streaming. But I feel like you always hear streamers say that, so. Yeah, I don't know what it is about hands for me, but I think a proper study is in order for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm drawing frogs. Mark my words. Have I ever lied to you? Probably have. Everybody lies. But I don't say that in like a malicious way. I say that in like a humans are imperfect type of way. Because they do be. Yeah, and I should check on some stuff for the stream too. Like, fix the setup maybe. Or maybe I'll just stay with this one, honestly, for now. But I do want to do like a I'll be right back screen or something. I wonder. I have literally no idea how people do that. It's probably with like a scene or something, like maybe a transition. That's probably what it is. I have the facilities for that. I could do that. I mean, that doesn't look good either. But that's okay. Just keep working. One thing I'll say is that I really like about the resources with the online poses and everything is they do help. I feel like unlock new poses in my mind because I think I have a tendency to get really comfortable doing the same poses over and over and over. So it kind of helps unlock my brain. But anyways, I think that's all she wrote for me. Um, Thanks for anyone who's here and who watched. I love you guys. I love y'all. Um, y'all are what I bear my heart for. And anyone supporting me, I mean, that just means more to me than I could ever express. Um, I will not stop, and I will be better one day. I will get to where I want to go. Not in like a I'm not good enough when I say that I will be better, because I think I am good enough, but you know what I'm saying. I have places I want to go, and I will reach there. The only way out is through, y'all. Consistent effort and action beats everything.